Alright everyone, another shop update kind of thing. Water's flowing, so let's get into it quick. So as you guys can see, what I'm doing is kind of a contraption. So first off, this is the 150 gallon tank, kind of before, after. It's kind of cloudy. What I have is a pump inside of there, electric powered, so it's going to pretty much push all the water, pushes it right to into this 20 gallon tank for now. And then I'm going to add hoses, like that one right there, to go right out the door, just because I don't have a long enough hose. It's kind of a disaster, but that's pretty much a quick update. Let's hit you guys on the tripod and run the time lapse. Alright, now you guys can see we actually have the water flowing into there. This pipe is going right out there. I don't know if they're the same diameter, so they might be flowing a little faster, I don't know exactly. But we need to get this tank at least halfway full, halfway drained, and we're going to do a lot of sucking on the bottom, get a lot of different debris out, kind of clean out this whole tank. We got to move the whole canopy off. I just want to drain this thing halfway at least. Before we start getting into more advanced things like that. But other than that, that's kind of what we're going to do, and I'll be back to you when everything's done. Oh boy, it's getting hot in here, so you know, I don't know what I'm singing. It's kind of loud. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Shop updates, day 2, it's Friday night. I'm getting the heat, and you guys can kind of see it that way. Oh wait, that way. You guys can see the heat's getting warm. It's kind of getting hot in here, so it's gonna be good. Big things today. Big, huge plans for that racking system over there. So stay tuned, guys. Let's just say a new tank's coming on their way, and let's say it's gonna be the biggest tank you've ever seen in your life. No, I'm just kidding, but it's gonna be at least 3 times the biggest size of my tank. So stay tuned, guys. Big things in the store. Hopefully you guys can hear me. If not, I'm going to turn the volume all the way up and crank that up. But other than that, shop updates, we're going to kind of go around. I'll pick up the camera next. I really have no clue when. But other than that, I'll be back. Peace out. Alright everyone, I'm going to go back upstairs. I'm actually going to go back up to the sink. I'm going to bring this little bucket with me. And I have a whole other bag of sand, so I'm going to get this thing cleaned out first off. I need more sand in here. So this tank is has some more junk on the ground for some reason. I gotta do some more siphoning. Other than that, the tank's looking pretty good, like you guys can see inside. Nice looking. I still gotta clean up at the top. I need to finish painting that black. I got this black. I still need to find touches, like down there, things like that. So other than that, that's about it. So I'm gonna go back upstairs, bring that bucket, get another 50 pounds of sand clean, just so this is a nice, thick sand planted tank. So let's go ahead, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, sorry about the heater again, it's kind of loud. Hopefully you guys can hear me. But what we got here is actually about an hour later. I had supper, things like that. But you guys can see the sand's all clean in a 5-gallon bucket. So I just pretty much had to grab it and pretty much dump it in there. So let's go ahead and roll the time lapse. Alright guys, we're back here. So actually take out my stupid music. But it's pretty dang dirty, as you guys can tell. I did have a little bit of a splash zone. Yeah, that didn't turn out the greatest. But yeah, so I'm thinking about maybe draining the rest of the tank, kind of getting everything a fresh start, but refilling back up. I really don't know. I'm probably just gonna chuck in a couple filters, put a whole bunch of polyfill in there, pretty much just get the whole thing clean. First off, I gotta level out all the sand. That's what I gotta do next. So let's roll a time lapse. Alright guys, we're back out here. Let's kind of show you what we got going on out here. Hopefully the audio is still decent. Just literally the headphones, or not the headphones, the microphone's kind of backwards, so hopefully you guys hear that. But yeah, so what we got going on out here, so kind of got more junk. This tank's gonna be on hold. I think I'm just gonna let this water settle down. I need to fill the water up, and I probably gotta use the hose, but the hose is literally frozen, so I might have to bring buckets or fill that like 35 or 55 gallon trash can. Really not 100% sure. But today I just gotta pretty much clean up this junk. Also, you know, drinking the good old MD. You know, later in this video I might shotgun one. You know, I don't know. But yeah, so all these tanks need to be gone. I'm literally selling these things for dirt cheap. So if you are local, this video is probably come out a lot longer than this is like up to date. Just for an example, where is even my phone? Here, let me grab my phone. Sit it right here. Let's grab this bad boy. It is, just focus, baby. 729. Focus. I can't use both hands to focus it. Let me. Here. Come on, baby. Focus. 7:30. You know, it's 7:30. January 29th. Kind of difficult to me. That's okay. So all these things need to go. I need to clean up all this mess. I just really need to clean up. I need to start putting the tanks on the stand, doing more backgrounds. That's what I'm kind of doing tonight. I'll probably be out here all night working. But other than that, the heater's off finally. For example, it's not that cold, but it's like really hard to see. But at 58 degrees, so it's not bad. It's not too warm, not too cold. Not that bad. But other than that, that's really about I got. That's really all I got about coming. Let's just say these stands. Let's say a tank bigger than this 8-foot stand is coming. Big news, guys. You better stay tuned because guys, and this is the best news. There might be 2 of them coming. Big news, guys, coming. I appreciate all the support. Other than that, I'll kind of pick up the camera next time I got an update. Probably be within an hour, just because I'm gonna do a whole lot of work, just so you don't have to update after update after update, doing like one thing. But I'll be back here in 1 second. All right, quick little intermission from the good old fish video. This thing. It's kind of getting late. I don't even know what time it is. I don't even have my watch on. It's like almost 10 o'clock now, so you know what? It's time to keep the pumping. We're staying out here till midnight, baby. I'm just kidding. That's what I do on my midnight on Friday night, guys. I'm kind of a loser. That's okay, though. So we're chugging a Mountain Dew, baby. It's called a shotgun or something like that. You like stab it and then like, let's just do it. So first off, I need to kind of stab this thing. I really hope this thing doesn't explode. Holy crap. All over my camera. No. No, that's brand new. No. Guys, I'm so sorry. This is such an expensive camera. God, no, my bank account just went down the drain. All right, baby. We are back from the explosion. I'm in a new sweatshirt. It's about a half an hour later. I just got it off the phone with the good old boy Everything Fish, by the way. Go check him out. Nice guy. Sometimes don't give him too much credit. He might take too much in, but you know, that's okay. I just got off the phone with him. I need to finish filming this video or update or, you know, whatever I'm really doing on this video. I got a new sweatshirt on. I got a new friend. Let me try to. Here's my new friend. Hello. Hey, you're not in focus. Look. Here's my new friend. Yeah, so there's my friend. So now I got someone to talk to. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so I'm back. The floor's like halfway dried up. Hopefully my tripod's kind of like flinging around here. You know, that's okay, but now that we're done with that, let's get back into doing so. And I will pick up the camera right now. It's frozen! Well, I gotta leave this thing on thaw. I'll be back. Alright, my hair's a little disastrous, but that's okay, man. I think my camera just died. Oh, no, I'm okay. Alright, guys. Why is my camera turning off? Technical difficulties. Come on, baby. I think I got enough battery life, but that's okay. I'm going to kind of show you guys what we got going on out here. It's almost like 1 o'clock. Don't have my watch on again, that's of course. But yeah, so it's almost about 1 o'clock, so I need to go upstairs, bedroom, probably start editing this video, getting some stuff planned out. It's always a grind around here, guys. But yeah, so let me show you guys what we got going on in here. Just kind of a quick update. I'll be back out here tomorrow morning. So let's kind of show you what I got. All right, so this is what everything's looking like. So first off, these two 40-gallon tanks. I have no clue where to put them. They're just gonna sit here for now. Up here, so I got 29s right there. These are like 40 breeders. That's like 30s or 230 longs. There's like a sump on top. Here's like the 60-gallon, I believe, tall. Here's a 55, and here's two 20-gallon. I have some beta 5-gallon tank, whatever there. So now there's no tanks over there at all. I still have my canopy here. I need to paint. I still kind of get redone. If you guys have any suggestions for that, it's kind of molding on the wood. I don't know what the heck to do with that. But other than that, it's still kind of disastrous out here. I took down the whole stand over here. I gotta get ready. I don't know if I'm gonna return these or if I'm gonna keep them or what. I don't really know. I still have another 125. As you guys know, this 125, I had another one downstairs that does not have a stand. It has a stand, but it's a pre-made like for that room, so I can't reuse it out here. So I don't know if I'm gonna build one. Honestly, I really have no clue because this tank, the huge tank that's going right here, this will take up this whole space here. And then I have plants or something in the center of the room that's going to be another 600 gallons or so. So I really don't know what I'm doing on right here, but I need to fit 125 gallons somewhere over here. So I'm thinking about possibly selling this 125 stands so I can double stack them somehow, make them sturdy enough. Probably this turtle tank will probably always be half full, some sort or something half full. Or maybe I'll, at some point and down the future, I'll empty it and put a big lizard in there. I really don't know. But, you know, I can have something on lighter and then under the bottom tank will be full of water. But yeah, so I need to figure out how to fit another 125 in this area. This from that wall to that door, it's only like 5.5 feet. So if I go 6 feet, it's going to block the door. And I can't go long ways because this is like 2 feet to get behind the bar back there. And I only have like, I don't know, 3 feet over here. So I think I'm like pretty much stuck to double stacking it or keeping that 125 upstairs or putting in the center room. That's going to get rid of my whole big 600-gallon plan in the center. I really don't know. This is pretty much a quick update. This tank needs to be probably whole drain just because this thing is not clearing up. I don't even have the filters running on it. That's just kind of another project. But other than that, that's really about it. This is kind of just a little bit of a tour. I still have all this stuff to clean up, but I'm going to hit it hard tomorrow morning, 7 a.m., baby. I'll see you then. Alright, I'm going to hide in the corner so I can get better audio. I got a new lock because this thing, let me flip the thing around. Because this thing does not lock at all. So I got a whole new lock. It's right over here. So here's my new lock. It's right here. It's kind of a cool one because it's double-sided. You know what? I'm tired of this thing. I'm turning this thing off. I'll turn it back on in a minute. There we go. I'm tired of that dang thing. So I got a lock that you can lock from both sides. So you guys can see it both sides as a lock hole. Because this old one literally doesn't even work. So I need to replace it. I'll pick up the camera when it's supposedly done. Alright everyone. Actually, you guys can see it's all the way in. You know, I'm a great handyman. This actually only took me like 2 minutes to put this in. Nice deadbolt. So what's nice about it is, I don't even know, I'm kind of going weird here, but no one can come in here and just lock the door. They have to have a key to lock the door from the inside or outside. So here's my random key fob chain things. Let's find the key. Alright, so here's the one. So I'm not the, you know, I said I was a great handyman. I don't know if I'm the best one just because you kind of have to push the door in a little bit. You gotta give this thing a little push. There we go. So now you guys can see the deadbolt. You know, this is not fish related, but you know, this is just kind of a, I don't know what you want to call it. And if we go to the outside, and now we're on the outside, you can do the same thing. You can just lock. You can lock it from the outside. You just gotta pull the handle in and it locks. But yeah, so it's pretty nice. Now I have a good deadbolt. The older one didn't even have like the locking mechanism like right here. So it was just literally for decoration. So this is gonna be a nice improvement so I can actually lock the door and make sure that all my fish don't get stolen, peoples. Alright, so the next thing, you know, this has nothing to do with fish, but you know, it's a chrome casting. It's like a, I don't even know what you want to call it. I'm gonna put it on this TV so I can start playing YouTube videos or, you know, really whatever I want to play on there. So this is not related, but let's go ahead and get the setup. Alright guys, I'm sorry, but the stupid thing is on again. You know, that's another story, but we're draining this 150-gallon tank. It's kind of a long process. First off, the hose goes to this, and then it's in this little, it's duct taped actually because there's literally like, I don't have a long enough hose. So you guys can see I used some Flex Seal right there. And it is leaking, but it's leaking into this 20-gallon tank. So that's what I gotta do. I'm gonna drain this whole tank out, or most of it, and then eventually start refilling it up one of these days. But you guys can see a lot of water is leaking, but I'll pick up the camera when it's somewhat drained. Alright guys, this is what it's looking like. You guys can see the pump's in there all the way down. It actually worked. Did it explode? There still is water leaking, but the tank's not even that full. You guys can just see the water dropping down there. But yeah, so other than that, everything's looking good. This is almost done. This will be done. You guys can see the canopy is getting ready for paint. So what I did is I pretty much got this piece of carpet, pretty much. I still need to get like a garbage bag on the corners. I just don't want to get all the floor all disgusting. I gotta heat it up in here. Right now it's like hard to see on the thermostat, but it says 62. This is like the door to get in it. I put tape, like a black paper board underneath so it doesn't spray through. So yeah, so I need to get some sandpaper, start sanding this thing. This thing's just about done. I don't know when I'm gonna pick up the camera next, but it'll be right now. All right, guys. So we're getting ready to paint the canopy. So the canopy's on this like rug and background, whatever. So I actually took off the handle. The handle's like right there. So I took that off. I'm probably gonna replace it from this gold. That gold hinge I'm just gonna keep though, so I don't really know what to do with that. But other than that, I sanded it all down. I used 220 grit sandpaper. I didn't know where my sand machine paper grinder thing was, so I just used my hand. It was like a half an hour of sanding, but that's okay. So I actually cleaned it off with some glass cleaner. Use the same thing, worked just as fine. I got my spray paint here. I'm gonna start doing coats, just kind of coat after coat, very light coats, so I don't want anything drippy. So I'm probably do like end up 10 coats on this thing, very light coats. But I'll set up the tripod and then let's get at it. All right, my hair's kind of disastrous. By the way, TV's working, pretty cool. But yeah, so let's kind of show you the canopy, what's going on. Let's start with that. So first off, you guys can see it's on the side now. The whole front is completely done, almost, I think. So everything's looking good for the front side. I just got done sanding this whole edge. I still got to do the back edge, like underneath here. I still got to do that back edge, but that's okay. For now, I'm just going to paint this. I got it all sanded down. I got the paint, I don't even know where I got the paint. Right here. I got enough left to last me. I cleaned it off with the glass cleaner, just got everything cleaned up. I taped this whole inside so I don't get anything inside. It is starting to kind of mold down there because all the water damage, but I taped it out as much as I can so there's just not a whole lot of paint gets inside there. If paint gets inside there, it's not a big deal, but I don't want a whole lot, so I taped it off as best as I could just to kind of, I don't know, preserve it as much as I can. But other than that, I'm going to start painting this. I got to make sure to paint underneath here a little bit, just so when you're kind of looking here, you can kind of see a little bit of the original color. Like, for example, you can kind of see it in some areas. I tried my best, like some of the spots here don't cover the whole spot, so I try to get paint in behind there so you can't see it from like this angle, for example. But other than that, I'll start painting. Alright everyone, I'm sitting in my editing chair. If you don't know, I sit in my editing chair. I think this last video that I can show you like my editing. But I just finished this video. I didn't want this video too long, so this video was about an hour of footage and I edited down to about 18 minutes as you guys are seeing now. But I cut off about another 10 minutes of it. I'm going to add that to a part 2. So if you guys want to see this new part 2 should be coming out probably Thursday. So both shop updates on Tuesday and Thursday. Unboxing video should be next Tuesday or Thursday. Not 100% sure. But I know it kind of just seems like a chop off like that. But I'm gonna start editing the second video. Maybe you can get this out Wednesday night. Might be an extra upload maybe on Sunday or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna integrate that. But yeah, so that's really the end of the video for today. You guys can see just the canopy is just getting painted on the edges. I just don't want this video to be too long, but other than that, make sure you like and subscribe. All those good things. I appreciate all the love, support, guys. We're hitting the grind, guys. So many more things have been happening. This video is filmed between Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Today's Monday night, or Tuesday night, and this video is going out 2 days, so that's why I need to kind of get this thing rushed. I kind of slacked off, I can't lie. But other than that, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on my next video. Peace out.